what to do when there is negativity around you. And that happened because maybe at work, it's people around you, and they are basically giving you the evil eye, or basically they're so toxic, their energy can hook on to you. And it only can hook on to you because A, you allow it, B, there is energy cracks inside of you that can actually hook on to you. So, first of all is, closing up your energy grid and doing the holograms. If you're not an energy healer, you can't do that. So for me to explain to you what to do, and if I'm explaining to you from which points and what colors and how to do it, there is no point when you can't see it. If you don't have got exactly my gift, what I see inside of you. So I want to kind of explain this to you. Why I'm not explaining what to do. Well, if you can't see it, how can I explain to you? So what you can do is, first of all, is you come home from the shops or family event or anything like that somebody took away your energy, is ground yourself. Go outside on the grass, bare feet, no with socks, no with the shoes. Bare feet, ground yourself. For a couple of minutes, sit there and go like, calm head. You don't have to say nothing. It will happen naturally. Be there 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you feel that you need to be there. And do this as many times as you have to. I do it through my day, multiple times through the day. Multiple times through the day. Please understand this. I don't start my day without the protection. I don't finish my day without cleansing and putting the protection back on. I do this every single day. Just like I'm washing my teeth, I do exactly the same thing. So after you do the grounding, what do we do? If it's needed, and if you can, use the sage stick. I'm sure I don't have to go and show you like what sage stick do I have got here, or the Palo Santo. Palo Santo, there is different ones to buy. There is a good quality and there's shit quality. Or what I will say this. So when I was getting Palo Santo, clients would always, when I was selling them, and I stopped doing that because just some people don't appreciate the good quality. And I was being a small business owner who was just buying them not by the pallet because I could not store it anywhere else. So of course, that costed more money when a small business is buying. So please understand it. But when you're buying something and it's like massively done up, is it really Palo Santo? Or did they just put a smell over it? Over some kind of weird wood. So there's difference with that too. So please be aware of that. So do the sage or do the Palo Santo. Then the next thing is you grab salt. Home-brand salt. Doesn't have to be pink Himalayan, doesn't have to be Dead Sea, doesn't have to be Celtic salt. For the cleansing, we can use just a normal, ordinary salt. And I say home brand because I just want to say, I'm not saying the home brand, but I'm just saying it doesn't have to be particular one. If you want to use the pink Himalayan salt, by all means use that. Whatever tickles your fancy. We need a salt. You put it in your hands. You rub the salt in your hands because we receive the energy through the hands. Through the hands, we do receive it. We're cutting the energy. Sometimes you can put a sprinkle of salt on top of your head, on your crown chakra. You do that. Then another part is, you've seen the videos with me in the shower. You grab like 2 handfuls of salt and you put it in the shower on the bottom, on the tiles, on the bottom. You stand on it. You don't put a shower water on yet. You stand on it and just go and stand there. You can say the prayer, you can say cleansing intention, cutting the negativity. We have to bring ocean home. We do it with the salt. If you had an argument with your partner at home, we get a salt bowl, like a little bowl, and you fill it up with salt. And you leave it in a kitchen, in a dining room, in your bedroom, where it happened. And you have it. This is all of your tools, what you can use at home. Yeah? And then the next part is what I always say to the people is when people are jealous, judgmental, critical, when they just, I would say the word negative, on a low vibration, jealousy, envy, all of those things. And maybe you had that too in yourself sometimes too. We're all humans. I wanted that you say, return back to sender. Return back to the sender. Why do we say that? We're just returning it back to the sender. We are not going like cursing a person, because then you're becoming negative and you're lowering your vibration. You don't do that. You just return it back to the sender. You just return it back to the sender. So I want to give you this today as the tools, what you can do. For my clients who are in the programs, energy grid and cleansing happens daily while they're on the programs. That doesn't happen for one-on-one sessions. So please understand that that just doesn't happen. Why? Because it takes time. It takes my energy to do it. Please understand that true energy healers are not switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. We get tired. That is work for us. We need to recharge. We need to take time. And for us to be at where we are, again, I will say this, self-care and our nurturing of us, it is more than just wash your hands and off you go to the work. It just doesn't happen like that for us. For the true ones, it really doesn't happen. We get tired. We really do. And some of us carry a purpose or the contract where we're elevating people's consciousness, where we're elevating people's emotions, where we're elevating. And by all means, there are fake ones out there. I know that. I've seen it. I witnessed it. Where they say they're energy healer. And I'm like, you know this. So we do get tired. So we have to practice. And I will say this. I walk my talk. I practice my talk. And I'm teaching you this stuff that you can actually do this for yourself at home. There's another thing is, sometimes, depending on it, and animals shouldn't be affected with the salt, but you can sprinkle salt if you have the floor that you can actually sprinkle, even if it's carpet. I did it on carpet. I did it with everything except the floorboards. It's going to scratch them. It's like a sand. So please don't do it on floorboards, except they're scratch proof. So please understand that. Why do I say that? Because when we sprinkle salt, I leave it for 10 minutes. Go outside, ground yourself, go back inside, vacuum clean. And you can do sprinkling salt on your driveway, in a garage. Why? Because we are making it cleansing, making it clean. But we need to do this quite often. So please understand this. Some of those things what I explained to you, I do daily. Because I want to have it clean, just like I clean my body, just like I wash my teeth, just like I do everything what I do. It's just like, that's the routines. And there is no guarantee that darkness, attachments will not going to come into you. When you're a light keeper, or in my case, I call it trailblazer, I raise vibration. I raise the world. I raise people to the higher levels. What do you think that the dark side wants to do? Yeah, knock me down. So what do I need to do? Always more and more and more and more and more. And the holograms, when I do the grades, the holograms, the patterns, they have to evolve and grow. And what I see in my visions that it comes in, I do it more. And I notice this, that, you know, the world is evolving. And as a trailblazer, bring the things to you is when I listen to some of other people's videos, I go and look at it like, I'm like, wow, I talked about this like how many years ago? And I talk about this like, no, it's like innovations, but I'm happy with that. Why? Because it is even innovation for them. But I'm happy because I channel all of those things years ago. So I'm giving you this simplicity of how to, at home, to protect your energy, how to protect yourself all the time. And the last part, what I want to give you is the faith. Whichever way you wanted to say or encourage you to say the faith is that you have to have a faith in something. God, creation, the universe, whatever you want to have. And sometimes you can call up for your guardian angels. We all have got the guardian angels, even that you think sometimes they're probably filing their nails and going like, did I got stuck with this one? They don't say that. They really don't say that, because I had a few clients where they said to me that, and I just like kind of giggle with that. I'm like, I promise you, they don't say that. They really don't say that. They don't have a human traits over there on the other side. Even the people who crossed over of your family, they don't have anger. They're not nasty. They don't do that. If they had a limb missing, they've got a limb on the other side. You know what I mean? They don't have the pain. Trust me on that one. They don't have the pain. They really don't. So guardian angels would never be like that and say, filing their nails and go like, fuck, did I got stuck with this one? And she is doing the circles. Our brain thinks like that because we're in a human mind, okay? So lots of love to you. Save this video for yourself, that you have it. So when you need it, to get reminder what you need to go and do. And yes, if it does get that it's attachment and you feel so exhausted and so tired, 100% it's attachment. If some of you are able to see it, the attachments, and they feel like darkness, they feel like all of a sudden you get the pain, and it's not, if you really understand this, pain on your body, it's not something that we have to medicate it. And I will say this as the best advice, really, it's not to kind of think of it like I need to medicate it with something. You're kind of covering it up. Sometimes the pain is there to show you something with emotions are blocked. I talked about anxiety the other day on a video, so please listen to it. Unpacking things of the emotions from a different perspective of the field of spirituality. I want to show you how you can become the evidence of everything what you desire in your life. It is possible.